Next, the fourth season, cold dry season. Cold dry season, right guys? So that is extending from 15th of December to 15th of March, right? So this season is associated with clear skies. All the clouds are gone, clear skies will be clear, right? The temperatures will be very, very low, right? And the weather conditions will be very pleasant, right? And the humidity will be very low in the atmosphere, right? But the range of temperature is very high. Range means the difference between two places, guys, is very high, right? Because the lowest of the temperatures during this seasons are recorded in, where we said yesterday we are talking about the lowest temperatures recording, Dras and Kargil sector. So this season records the lowest temperatures of India. So the Dras and Kargil sectors will be recording minus 40 degrees centigrade of temperatures, guys. Okay, so these are the 4 seasons of India, right, divided by Indian Meteorological Society Department, Indian Meteorological Department. The hot dry season, the hot wet season, the cold wet season, and the cold dry season. Okay, now we will be talking about the Indian monsoons, guys. Okay, the monsoons are the typical phenomena which are associated with certain countries of the world, guys, right? So the Indian monsoons which we will be talking about, not all the other monsoons, right? Because the other place also witness the monsoons, guys, right? In some of the areas they are called as the true monsoons, and in some of the areas they are called as the pseudo monsoons, right? But in India they are the true monsoons. So when the monsoons affect the livelihood or the living conditions of the people, they are called as the true monsoons, right? And when they does not cause any effect on the living conditions, they are called as the pseudo monsoons. Okay, and monsoons, just now I said, monsoons are nothing but the seasonal winds which change their direction according to the season. Okay, so they are seasonal winds, they change their direction according to the season, right? And the term monsoon is derived from an Arabic word called as the mausam. Arabic word mausam, or a Malayan word monsoon. This is Kerala word and this is Arabic word. Okay, both means season, right? Yeah. And when it comes to the description of the monsoons, guys, right, from long back, right, we have got the description or the description related to the change in the direction of the winds, guys, right? But as such, they say that the scientific account, brief scientific account of monsoons was given by Al-Masudi, an Arab traveler. Al-Masudi, an Arab traveler, has given the first brief scientific account of monsoons. But if you have seen the TV serial Mahabharata, or if you have read the Mahabharata, right, Bhishma says that before the winds change their direction, we have to conclude the war. Okay, guys, which means even at that times the people are knowing that the winds will be changing their directions. But the scientific explanation was not given. A brief scientific explanation was given by Al-Masudi. And Al-Masudi for the first time said that these are the winds which are changing their direction according to the seasons in the modern eras. Okay, guys. So he was an Arab traveler. How he came to know about the changing of wind direction? Right. So he was a traveler and he was also a trader. Okay. We all know that Islam was originated in such an area where the people are not having anything to eat, guys, except the dates, right? So for them it was a must to venture into the other areas and collect the things for their survival. That's the reason because of which in Islam the best of the what do you say occupation or business has been given highest status. There is a reason because of which the Muslim people will be doing one or the other business. हम कारोबार कर रहे हैं साहब, they will be telling, right? They will not waste their time, guys, because Islam has given that attributes to business. So these people who are having only the dates, guys, right? They were trying to come to India. Right? India was the major destination for each and every fellow who is born in the ancient world, guys, because India was very rich. So each and every person wanted to come to India. It was their dream, right? As you people dream of Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy, guys, right? Every fellow who was born in the ancient world, they dreamt of coming to India, guys, because wherever they have learned about India, they have learned about the richness of India, guys, right? So Al-Biruni, right, was a trader who wanted to come to India to get some food items, right? So the traders used to get some food items from Egypt or Africa or the Mediterranean region, and they used to come to India, and from India to China. So they used to move from these all areas, guys, from China, India, Arab, Africa and Mediterranean. These are the areas of their movement, right? So Al-Biruni, several times he has witnessed that whenever he is coming to India, guys, they used to come in the ships, right? So when the ship is entering into these waters, sometimes without their efforts the ship is being pushed towards India, right? And sometimes even if they are doing lots of efforts, the winds are pushing their ships towards the Somalia areas, guys, right? So he has witnessed this phenomena for several years, and then he decided that no, something is happening during the seasons, right? So during the seasons the winds are changing their directions. That's how he has given a brief saying that the monsoons are the winds which change their direction according to the season. Okay, yeah. Next comes the date of commencement of monsoons. Okay, where exactly, on which date the monsoons will be striking. That was given by Siddi Ali, again an Arab person, guys, Siddi Ali, right? He gave the dates of commencements of the monsoons, right? Just now we talked about the commencement of monsoons or striking of the monsoons on Andaman and Nicobars on 20th May and June 1st on Kerala coast. That was told by Siddi Ali only, guys. Okay, yeah. Next comes the mechanisms of the monsoons. How the monsoons are originated is a big question even today, right? So several people try to explain that mechanisms, guys, how they are originating, how they are getting the moisture into them, how they are falling, how they are giving. So that is called as a mechanism. So when we talk about the mechanism, there is no perfect explanation given even till today. There is a reason because of which we are unable to guess the efficiency of the monsoons. Sometimes we will be saying that we will be having good monsoons, but suddenly we will be having the break in the monsoon. Suddenly everything will be gone. Okay, and sometimes they say that the monsoon season is over, right? And then we will be getting the rains. So even now also we don't have the perfect mechanism to know how the monsoons are created. Okay, guys. So first, and even till now we don't have perfect what do you say, guys, definition for the monsoons. Several people try to give the definitions, but perfect definition of the monsoons is not known to anyone. Whatever the definitions which you study in any of the textbooks guys, simply they are the contributory or just explanatory definitions. Perfect scientific definition has not been given for the monsoons. Okay, so we will be talking about the mechanisms. Several people tried to explain how the monsoons are originating. Right? First mechanism was given by Edmund Halley, which is called through his thermal concept, which is also called as convectional theory. Convectional theory or thermal concept by Edmund Halley. It's a British, right? He is a British person, climatologist, who tried to explain the phenomena of monsoons through his theory called as the convectional theory or the thermal concept. Okay, according to him guys, I am trying to explain you in a very simplified manner. Okay, according to him, the monsoons are nothing but land and sea breezes. Okay, the land and sea breezes. Actually, land and sea breezes are the phenomena of the coast. Only on the coastal areas they are seen, nowhere else. So Edmund Halley says that monsoons are nothing but the land and sea breezes on continental scale. Continental scale and seasonal basis. Continental scale and seasonal basis. Whereas land and sea breezes are on the scale of coastal area and day and night, diurnal basis guys. So land and sea breezes are only seen on the coastal areas, right, and they are the diurnal winds, daytime and night time. But what this person said, they are on the continental scale and seasonal basis. So during the daytime, what happens to the land? Land will be getting heated, temperature will be heated. During the night time, the temperature will be coming down. Okay, the temperature is coming down on the land means the temperature is more on the sea during the night. Okay guys, the temperature is more over the sea during the night. Okay, so during the daytime what is happening, right, when the temperatures on the land are more, okay, the the low pressure area is created. So on the land low pressure is created during the daytime. So what happened, the breezes will be coming from sea over to the land, sea breezes. Okay, during night time what is happening, the temperatures of the oceans are more, right, so the pressure will be low here. So the low pressure area will be attracting the winds and the land breezes will be coming. Okay, winds are always named from the areas where they are originating guys. If they are originating from land, land breezes. If they are originating from the seas, they are called sea breezes, right? If they are originating from northeastern direction, northeastern trades. If they are originating from southeastern direction, southeastern trades. If they are originating from southwest monsoons, like that. Okay, from the direction of their origin, they are given the names. Okay, so this is happening during the day and night time over the coastal areas. Okay, so what Edmund Halley said, monsoons are nothing but the land and sea breezes, but on a continental scale and seasonal basis. So he said that the entire India will be getting heated during the summer, seasonal basis. Summer, winter he has taken. Here you are having daytime, night time. So this person has taken summer and winter. Summer, temperature is increasing. When the temperature is increasing, pressure is low. So the low pressure area is attracting the winds from the oceans, right? And because the winds are coming from the oceans, they are carrying the moisture from the oceans, and the moisture is released over India, giving the rains. Okay. Yeah. And during the winters, what is happening? The water's temperature is more. The waters are present surrounding in the peninsula India, guys. So here the temperatures are more during the winter, because the winter temperatures, the land will become cooled at a faster rate. So the winter, the temperatures are less here, which means automatically the temperatures are more in the surrounding seas. Temperatures are more in the surrounding seas. Temperatures more, low pressure. Okay, low pressure. So automatically what happened? The winds are coming out of India into the surrounding oceans. So this was the explanation given by Edmund Halley. So according to Edmund Halley, yeah, monsoons are nothing but the land and sea breezes on continental scale and seasonal basis. Okay, if you look at this as coastal land, coastal sea, daytime, nighttime, but here summer, winter. Okay, yeah. Second was the explanation given by the Flourn guys. Okay, air masses theory. Second, air mass theory. Air mass theory given by Flourn. F-L-O-H-N, guys. F-L-O-H-N, Flourn. Okay. So what this Flourn said? Flourn said that monsoons are nothing but the extensions of southeastern trade winds. Okay. This is equator. This is India. Okay. So he said that monsoons are nothing but the extensions of southeastern trades into the northern hemisphere. Actually, the southeastern trades will be coming up to these areas, guys. Right? Because these areas will be having the northeastern trades coming like this. In general, guys. But during the monsoons, what happened? The southeastern trades will be extending into the northern hemisphere. Okay, they will be extending into the northern hemisphere, because nearer to the equator, right, we have got the ITCZ or ITCZ, intertropical convergence zone, is present nearer to the equator, guys. So it is the zone where both the trades try to converge, they try to meet. Okay, but during the summer, what is happening? The ITCZ, which has to be present nearer to the equator, that will be going, or that will be shifting towards north, guys, anywhere between 50 to 20 degrees north or 25 degrees north, guys. 15 to 20, 25 degrees north. So when this ITCZ is shifting to 20 to 25 degrees north, what is happening? There is a zone where both the northeastern and southeastern trades are trying to meet, guys. They won't meet, but it is the meeting point. So when the ITCZ is shifting, what is happening? The southeastern trades are entering into the northern hemisphere, because ultimate goal is to go up to this area. Okay, so ultimate goal of the southeastern trades is to reach to the ITCZ, right? But as they are entering into the northern hemisphere, according to the Ferrell's law, what happened? Anything in motion will be, right, deflected towards the right hand side. So they will be deflecting towards their right hand side, and India gets southwest monsoons. Okay, guys. So this was the explanation given by Floon through his air mass theory or air masses theory. Floon. So he said that the monsoons are nothing but the extensions of southeastern trades into the northern hemisphere, right? And under the influence of Coriolis force and Ferrel's law, they deflect towards the right hand side and they give the or release the moisture over Indian subcontinent. And this happens because the ITCZ will be shifting to anywhere between 15 to 25 degrees north during this season, guys. Then comes the upper air circulation theory.